Hola a todos, it's Lacey from Our Life in Guanajuato, Mexico. So as many of you know, we're working on building up our homestead, and here in the kitchen we have these spaces underneath our counters where our kitchen cabinets are supposed to go. But they're not installed yet. They haven't even been ordered, and I've been working with these little cubbies, but I decided I wanted to make the kitchen feel a little bit more comfortable by covering the cubbies with some curtains. So I went to Parisina and bought this cute fabric and some curtain rods, and I'm going to make curtains. Join me! And I saw this fabric with the little chickens on them. I thought it would be perfect because the theme for the kitchen is country homestead. So Pa helped me do some measuring so that I could record, and I measured out the spaces for the cubby so that I could measure out my fabric, and I think I have enough fabric for at least 3 of the cubbies. Kitchen cabinets aren't going to be ordered for about another year. We have some other things that are just more important than the kitchen cupboards right now, and that's installing one more counter, doing some painting, and then tiling the floors. So I figured this will make the kitchen super cute. Paloma unpacked my sewing machine and has used it a couple of times, but I haven't got to use it since a year before we moved to Mexico, and I am super excited to get it going. So I threaded my machine, threaded my bobbin, and got it all ready to go. So I am a self-taught sewer. This is in no way a tutorial or a how-to on how to make curtains. This is just a video of me enjoying myself out here in Guanajuato, making my house feel like a home. Many women in my family do know how to sew, but I was never taught by any of them, and so just watched a lot of tutorials, bought my own sewing machine, and decided that I would figure it out. I've made all kinds of things like pillowcases, mattresses for dolls, pillows for dolls, clothing for the girls, specifically dresses, and hair bows and headbands and that kind of thing. But this is my first time making curtains, but curtains are a pretty basic project. It's pretty simple. A lot of making curtains is just hemming, just sewing a hem. So I finished hemming this side, and I went with a reverse stitch to make sure that the hem doesn't come undone. How does it look so far? It looks so cute to me. Now I just have to hem up the sides and the bottom. May is so sweet. She was sitting here at the table joining me for almost the whole project. She got really excited when I pulled out the sewing machine and wanted to help, so she is my assistant. My bobbin ran out of thread, so I threaded another bobbin with this light pink thread. I thought this would be super pretty. Alright, now I have to rethread my machine and my needle and insert my new bobbin, and then I'm back to it. can't believe our homestead build has been going like it has. We've been getting so much done. I'm just super surprised. We've been out here building for just a little over 3 years, and we've been living out here for a little over 2 years. So we built for a year and it was just good enough to be able to live in. So we moved in, we had a hole in the roof, we didn't have stairs to go up to the roof. We thankfully had a toilet, but we didn't have any running water or any electricity. We were using a generator completely for any energy that we did need. And bucketing water into the house. We were doing dishes outside and cooking outside. We didn't even have a stove when we moved in. So we have really come a long way. A lot of sacrifices were made, and a good year of really uncomfortable living was necessary for us to get this far, because we didn't want to rent and build at the same time for as much as possible, because renting was just, to us, wasting money. We do get asked if we could do it all over again, if we would have done it the same way. And right now, I would say yes. I definitely would have done it just as how we did it. It did feel really hard through some of those months, especially during the winter months in our first year here. It was really cold. But looking back, it was worth the sacrifice, because we wouldn't be able to be this far if we were still living in town and renting. So yes, we would do it again the same way that we did it. I should say that Erasmo's family was really generous and kind to us and opened their homes to us for us to live in when we got here, but we were really concerned about ruining relationships that we hadn't really started or built yet by being a burden on somebody else. So we did decide to go and live in a nearby city and rent, but they were really nice and did offer that. All right, the first curtain is done. How does it look? It just touches the floor, and there's enough material for it to kind of bunch up, and there's plenty of room for it to slide back and forth on the rod, and it just fits perfectly. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. All right, let's move on to the other ones and see how many I can complete. All right, and here they are. I did finish 3 of them, and then I ran out of material. But look at that! Doesn't it look so beautiful? So this space was a little bit too big for a curtain rod, so I put up some rope and then hung the curtains from the rope. And this space was much bigger than the other one, so I decided to make 2 curtains to fill this space. And I'm done with this project. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for joining me on this video today. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber for more videos just like this one. Adios!